Okay, what's up, y'all? I don't know if we on yet, so give me a second to get situated here. New share. What is it? Let me see if we on. Let me see if we on real quick, y'all. Yeah, I decided to go live to talk about this real quick and to go over the actual budget with y'all. Go live to talk about. Okay, here we go. Just making sure I can see what's going on. All right, so as y'all seen in the video, let's start off by just showing the whole scene.
Being recorded?
Yeah.
Hold on one second.
Now, when she, I really should have said, I'm recording, but I wasn't recording her specifically because as you can see, I go in with one camera facing out and one camera facing towards me. If I don't have, if I'm not having issues or it's not really a scene that needs to be, how can I say? If it's nothing really going on and everybody treats me with respect, but I kind of see they're kind of apprehensive about being on camera, I offer to have an angle facing me in case they actually don't want to be on camera, because I don't mind being on camera. So again, I have two, one facing out, one facing me. When I walked up to her, it was facing me. The GoPro is facing her, but the actual camera that I'm holding, that they're really looking at, is facing me. But look, I don't know what this was. She didn't say anything to me. She didn't, she just, hold on really quick. I don't know what they like. Hold on, we got to huddle real quick to see what we're gonna do. What happened? This lady was actually nice. She knew that they was on some BS. Well, I'm trying to get the county budget. It seems like a lot of confusion into, but I guess they called you because they were afraid for some reason.
No, they didn't call me up here under the grounds.
Sure, okay.
Make sure you're good.
Yeah. Now, when he said he wanted to make sure I was good, meaning he's not talking about my well-being. In case anybody missed that, most of y'all who are, subscribers or watch my channel or know about the auditing community, y'all know he wasn't worried about my well-being. What if you can ask them? They did. Now, I just went into something else because I know he wasn't worried about my well-being. When they went back inside, they didn't say anything. They just went back inside. They didn't say they were coming back to help me out or nothing.
Okay.
So if you can ask them, that'll help me out.
All the areas.
Now, he came up, said, "How can I help you?" I told him I need access to the budget. Do you have access to it? No, of course you don't. That's why I'm here at the budget and management services. Then I went on to explain the situation. After I said all of that, this is what he comes back with.
The key cards are not open to the public. Any of the areas that you have access to without a key card, you're welcome to help yourself too.
I mean, obviously, but if you want to, like, come on, help me out. you can ask them what's going on.
Okay.
All right. So let's get past that. It's like, y'all know, y'all see it all the time. It's ridiculous. But let's get into the expenditures by fund group. So the general fund, it's listed in actuals, budget, adopted, plan, and plan. Those are the 4 sections. You probably can't see it, but those are the 4 sections. And I'm gonna give y'all a second to see that, if you can see that amount. But the plan is pretty much 500, almost 550 million. The adopted was 563 million, almost 64. I'm just rounding these numbers. So special revenue funds. Let's see. The County Transportation Trust Fund. This is, I wanted to, hey, what's up, y'all? Hold on, let me take a second. What's up, Brooklyn Miss? Just Julie, Randy, Cajun Randy, Tommy V. What's up, everybody? So yeah, so I'm looking at this. I don't really, to be honest, this doesn't really tell me much. So I would have to go back here and ask them to explain this, because it's not a comprehensive, it's not a comprehensive financial report. And every place that I went to, you see this is what the budget is. This thick pamphlet, this is about a half an inch thick. And this is for a city. This is Haines City. This is Polk County. Haines City is the city inside Polk County. But anyway, let's try to decipher this. So the County Transportation Trust Fund, the actuals, if anybody knows what actuals are, I know what the budget, they literally have a category called budget. Then they have adopted, which I'm not sure what adopted, I'm not sure what that category would fall under. Does adopted mean, where did they adopt it from? And then you have the actual plan, which is on the end. This is weird. That's very weird. So these comparisons are not even by the same year. So you got you. Oh, I'm looking. I'm looking in the comments to see if anybody has the answers to this. But so you, where it says actuals, which is right here, it's actuals. It says 2020 to 2021. Then for budget, it says FY 21 to 22. Then the next column is adopted FY 2022, 2023. Then they have planned FY 23 through 24. I don't know, y'all. I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna I just go over some things that I kind of understand, because this is not comprehensive at all. Let's look at the coronavirus local physical recovery fund American Rescue Plan. So in 2021, almost $2 million in the actuals. Then come 2021 in the budget, it's $140 million. Then the adopted, it's 133 million. And then in the plan, it's 72 million. So it went from 2 to 140 to 133 to 72. These numbers are ridiculous. So they have the CARES Act Coronavirus Relief Fund 2020, which was 41 million, almost 42 million. That's actuals. I'm guessing actual is what they actually got. I'm guessing. You know, I could be wrong, so if I am, let me know. Then you have budget. They budgeted that next year, 2021 to 2022, for almost 3 million, 2.8 or almost 2.9. Polk County, Florida opioid abatement trust fund was 0 actuals, 0 budgeted. Then they adopted $40 million. Then they planned for $40 million. Indigent healthcare funds. Check this out. 0 actuals for 2021, 0 budget for 21-22. Adopted 2022, 2023 is 1 million, and the plan in 23 to 24 is 1 million. So that's how much they're investing in indigent healthcare funds. Hazard mitigation grant program, or FEMA. It was 100. The actuals was 100,000. They budgeted for 6.1 million. They adopted 9.8 million, looks like, and then they planned for 200,000. These numbers are what? The way these numbers jump around, it's like they just typed in random numbers in. Yeah, it's definitely something shady going on with their money. Definitely. Okay, I'm checking comments, y'all. Hold on. What we got? I say hey to everybody. Hey, what's up, cameras everywhere? I sent you a email back. I appreciate you reaching out. Tommy V proposed, for example, proposed 1 million, but actual 500K. Yeah, it's crazy. Polk County is located in the central part of the United States. The county population was 725,000 as of 2020. Its county seat is Bartow, and its largest city is Lakeland. Yep. Polk County is leading contributor to the state's economy and politics. Citrus, cattle, agriculture, in the phosphate industry still play a vital role in the local community. That's true. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm Eastern Standard Time, so you know, it's our time difference is kind of weird. Like 8 p.m. where you're at is like 11 where I'm at. But let's get back to this. I mean, these numbers. Let's see about some important things. Let's get real. Let's get real important. Leisure services, MSTU funds. What we're looking at? Oh, for leisure services, let's give 14. The actuals are 14 million. They budgeted 28 million. They adopted 38 million, and they plan for 26 million. Leisure services. Now you remember what I said about the healthcare. Wow. Let's see. Let's see what they got for affordable housing assistance trust funds. Since they got so much for leisure. So 4.7 for actuals in affordable housing. They budgeted for 4.2 million. They adopted for 10 million, and they plan for 11.3 million. So this is ridiculous, man. So 2019 Capital Improvement Project Fund, the actuals were 17.8 million. They budgeted for 8.9 million. They adopted almost 500,000, and they plan zero for 2022, 23, 24. I'm sorry. Man. So their total, let's just the total funds for everything in this county. The actuals were 1 billion. They budgeted for 2.1 billion. They adopted 2.4 billion, and they plan for 2.1 billion. So they want to double what they actualized in 2021. Looks like it. I'm not totally sure, because they only gave me one sheet of paper, not a comprehensive account of this budget. And then they want to act like the irony of all this is nobody knows. They're so confused about me asking for the budget when I'm at the budget and management services office. But everybody's confused about what I'm asking for. Yeah, so those two ladies, you got Glenda. She was lead budget and management analysis. Wow, they got so many people. After I named the list of the ladies who were actually a part of this video that y'all see, I'm gonna list all the people in this department in their positions, and you're gonna see they got all those people hired in there to give me one sheet of paper that took 30 minutes. So Glenda was the lead budget and management analysis. I believe Glenda is this lady. Then Lisa is secretary. So she seemed more like a secretary. She seemed more like a lead in because she was leading her back inside. Then you have Christina, which she's somewhere in the middle of the video. But she was the person that I pointed out to the officer who act like he didn't know who I was talking about. Then all of a sudden knew exactly who I was talking about, which was funny. She was the director, which is Christina. But you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people in this department. You got 2 senior management and budget analysis. You got, it's like they just wrote up some bullshit. Excuse me. Then you got 2 management and budget analysis. What? You got senior management and budget analysis. Then you got management and budget analysis. You got 2 of those. Then you got 3 senior management and budget analysis. Then you have the lead budget and analysis. Then you got a secretary. Then you got a 4th senior management and budget analysis. So it's 4 of those. Two management. How much management do you need? Tell me if those titles make sense. Yeah, I don't think I'm confused at all. I'm thinking that it just doesn't make sense because I'm usually, I don't claim to be the smartest person in the world, but I do use and apply common sense and logic. And usually when things don't make sense to me, it's because they haven't been explained well. Or they don't make sense. Okay, we're back. We're gonna check out the comments. Hey, cameras everywhere. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Yeah, you're right. They definitely not confused. Something shady is going on. Looking at this budget and looking at these numbers, that's why it's really important for everyone to check out the budget for whatever county and city that you live in. You need to know where that money is going, because then you'll be able to know what type of county or city you're in. If you don't know where the money is going, then you don't know what type of city you're in. You'll be in a county that spends 14 million, that they're in the tens of millions for leisure activities. But when it comes to, healthcare, it's looking really light, or affordable housing, it's looking pretty light. $40 million for the coronavirus relief. 41 million. That's 41.7 million. Can't leave off that 0.7. It's a lot of money. And Man. Transportation mileage fund. See, oh no, that's not transportation. That's Rancho Bonito MST U funds. See, they would have to go through all of this and explain what each fund is, and or I would have to find out what each fund was. But they're supposed to be able to explain all of that to you in these offices. That's their job. If I go up there and explain this to me as a citizen, who are these funds? Explain how the money is going out and being distributed, and and break it down in layman's terms. It should be no problem. That's their job, but they don't even want to talk. Ridiculous. Okay. Yeah, I actually have this is a public service. Foshin, I have his contact number. So I have his number. I'm gonna give him a call. We actually were planning to get together, but some things happen in life outside of YouTube. So, but I'm definitely gonna be reaching out to him now that I'm back into the swing of things. Hey, what's up? No name coder. Glad you made it, man. T Tommy V, wrong line of business. Government does not use common sense. Man, if that's not the truth. And it's like, okay, it's like to the point where you start questioning yourself, like, am I just not getting it? No, it's because it's not really anything to get. That's the trick. Polk County in October and ends in September. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna reach out to this is a public service function. But yeah, this is crazy. So now this is what a real comprehensive plan looks like. And this showed you the organizational chart. This is when I was talking about the hierarchy and the structure of city, county, people, and the government. Listed first on this chart, that first box right there at the top of the pyramid, it says citizens of Haines City. This was the citizens of Haines City is on top. Then you have the city commission. In the city commission, you have the city attorney, city manager, city clerk. Yeah, and then you want to find out where the police rank in this chart. That's the police. Citizen, police. Why don't they act like that? Remember, here's information technology. If y'all go check out the video I did when I walked into the information technology part of the building, and the response I got, like this guy was up here. It's ridiculous. Here's finance. Here's finance. This is us, the citizens, or the people. Let's say we the people. And here's the finance department. Right there. All the way at the, come on now. Come on. Ridiculous. So, I also want to show y'all something. Let's go here. This was the master plan. I got this from oh no, this is the CRA. Was it this? Here we go. You got the master plan. See, 144 pages. This is just for the city of Bartow. So I just don't get how I can go to a county building and this is all you get when you ask for the budget. See, it's laid out like if you want to see anything going on, the strategy to reduce exclusionary codes. You want to know about housing, action framework. So this is what they plan to do in these areas. And then you can see what they actually did. And that's usually on the next plan. Oh yeah, that was, yeah. So we'll go through it. Y'all want to see some of this. Boom, 2020 was a challenging year for the whole country, including Bartow. They do these master plans, I think, every 2 years. So the next one would be coming up. But here, they talk about, everything going on in the city. Flood zones or high water marks. Talk about a little bit history. Yeah, so I'm not gonna go through all this right now, but off camera, I do go through some of this. I don't, necessarily look at all of it, but I definitely go through it, see what sections I'm actually interested in. Usually I just like to see, well, where are they spending the most money? Where are they spending the least money? Where they actually should be spending the most? And that'll tell you a lot about the climate of the city. Like what was that? I didn't upload a video, but it's a city called Pembroke Pines, and down in Miami, down in Miami, it's a city right next to it's a city called Pembroke Pines, and almost their entire budget goes to the police force, which was crazy to me. I wish I had that budget. But I mean, you can go online to see the budget, but I just like the fact that you can go in there, talk to, grab the budget, and then you should be able to ask questions, Okay. For example, hold on. This is that was a balance sheet. See, This it should be that simple when you're looking at a budget. It should be a simple graph. Like, okay, you got general government. Their expenses were, about 6 million. The program revenue was close to 10. Public safety, the expenses were about 14 million. The program revenue was about 11. Physical environment, which I'm assuming that's like public areas in the city, the expenses from that was about 5 million. The revenue from the program revenues were about 6. No, hold on, was about 5. So really close together. So maybe 4.5, then 5. But anyway, it's just a lot more simple to understand. You see what's leaving and what's coming in. That's how a budget works. You see the expenses and the revenue. I don't know what this is. Honestly, this is expenditure by fund group. That's what I got when I went to the county building. This is what I got when I just went to a city building. Have you ever seen my facial recognition database of cops? No. I'm gonna no name coder. No, but that's interesting. So in your opinion, is the system broken, or does it work exactly how they want it to? I think the latter. It works exactly how they want it to. Because how many citizens are going to their government buildings and asking, where is the money going? Tell me about the money. If more people did it, more people would be aware, and it would be I don't know if it would necessarily change anything, but just being more aware is just I'd rather be more aware. So it gives you how to move. Say you were in a business or getting ready to start a business or whatever, and you see that county or that city puts a lot of funds towards helping businesses grow versus a city that doesn't. Which if you're planning to start a business, you're going to want to be in a city that is more helpful to you as a business owner than those who aren't. You're right, hardly anybody asks questions. And that's the issue. But yeah, if y'all talk to me, yeah, it's ridiculous. Hold on, yeah. So as y'all see, my battery running low. I'm gonna start doing lives more often just to talk to y'all about what we go through or what I go through. Even though you can see it, to just want to give you, my side of it or my perspective. Like this was ridiculous. Like imagine going somewhere, you're talking to someone and they ask you a question, you answer the question, then they just leave. And meanwhile, somebody actually, this is your employee. You go to your employee to ask them a question about the business, and they just run away, and then call the police to be the middleman between you and them. So they call another employee. This man, man. But I appreciate y'all for joining me. AWB. We out. Let's see. I don't know, did it exit out? I don't know, but cameras everywhere. I'm gonna